I have written 10 plays, and my plays are so eclectic. I have comedy, tragedy, historical pieces. For example, I have The Nun and the Countess. The Nun and the Countess is based on an excellent novel called Sor Juana's Second Dream by Alicia Gaspar de Alba. I read that book in 4 days, and it's 500 pages. I was so inspired by that book. It's about Sor Juana Inés de la Cruz, and I don't know do you know who she is? She's a very famous nun from the 17th century, and she is considered the 10th muse of the golden age of Spanish literature. She's a very prolific writer. Anyway, so I read the novel, and I was so inspired by the novel that I called the author, and I said, would you please give me the rights to turn this into a play? And she had just seen my production of Garbo's Cuban Lover, which she loved, and she said, of course. So that's exactly what I did. Of course, when you're writing a play, adapting a novel from a novel to a play is very different. I couldn't have 100 characters on stage, So I had to narrow it down to 9, and I did very different revisions to it to make it work dramatically on stage. And that's a skill I have, which I love. But it's a very wonderful story about how this woman chooses to be a nun so she could write. Because in the 17th century, women were not sent to school. You either got married or you became a nun. But what's great about her is that she became a nun because she wanted to write, and she joined the convent, and that's exactly what she did. She wrote plays and sonnets and just wonderful stories, So it's a very inspirational story to write about because she's a very inspirational character to know. And her name is Sor Juana Inés de la Cruz.